So you go through it the once, and like, does they assume that you made it?
Give me a break.
Oh, time for the backflips!
Now see this. Reactions.
And then he gets hit by, like, just shitting cutscenes. Alright. So Lucas just guide me through it so we don't have to fuck around. Because this one's really annoying if you don't get it right. You have to reset it every single time.
I mean, that doesn't really help. It says straight away, like, push the pedestal east.
So I'm guessing just onto this. Whoa! That's clearly the wrong way.
Yeah.
Actually. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Was that the gimmick about, like, you push it into, like, the ice blocks to, like...
So I'm presuming push it to the right is what they mean by east, yeah.
Yeah, to knock
then
the...
take the sphere to the slot of the right wall and put it in the pedestal.
Yeah, push it in. Bam! The Macalania sphere. So this one's all around ice.
Put that in the pedestal and then push it upwards.
Yep. You see a sphere-shaped recess. The Macalania sphere. And I hate this as well. It's like, sometimes you'll mess it up and you'll push it off the edge again. You're like, for fuck's sake! Then you have to reset the entire thing and make all the ice come back and delete the ice.
God.
And it's just that thing, it's like, it's really, really frustrating. So I'm guessing go down, push it into the pillar. Yes?
It says remove the glyph from the center pillar and go down.
So we might as well just like min-max this shit. Not fucking around.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Because if you mess up, you have to reset the entire thing and do the entire puzzle from the start. And go put it down. Put it here.
Insert a glyph into the left recess on the north wall.
The leftmost recess, got it.
This will reveal another sphere.
Excellent. Yes, it's done that. Go grab that sphere. Is it?
No.
Ooh, okay.
It says push.
It says...
Again, it says push the pedestal east first.
So push it right.
Into the gap.
We're just going to create some more ice.
Onto the pillar, which will create an ice bridge above.
Oh, yeah, because we've got to restore the bridge, haven't we? Which means Una did all this on her own, and Seymour. Can you imagine Seymour doing that shit? What do you want to do
What
now?
do you mean push the pedestal and then go get the new sphere and head back down? Put that into the recess on the left pillar.
Imagine as well if, like, Tyler's dropped it. The left pillar.
To the left pillar.
You got it? I can go there.
Now go back up, take the last Macalania sphere and insert it into the recess on the center pillar to complete the bridge.
Yeah. What does it say about the destruction sphere?
It says, it does say how to get the destruction sphere,
Good.
so I'll just keep going through you. It says, insert it into there, complete the bridge. Go up, but don't cross the bridge just yet. Instead, step on the shining panel on the floor to make the pedestal appear near you.
Okay.
I mean, must mean that pedestal. That bit that's just had the ice go away there.
No, this bit. There we go.
No, because it said go up, but don't cross the bridge. Instead, just step on the shining panel.
Oh no, is that light removed everything? Yeah, that's deleted the bridge, look. So we've got to do the entire puzzle again.
No, you haven't, have you?
Yeah, we have, because we've got to send it back down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because if you push it, look, it goes straight off the edge. So we have to go back down. We have to leave the room and come back in. And that's exactly what I was trying to avoid. The only way to do it is you have to leave and come back in and reset the entire thing. And this is what I was like, for fuck's sakes, this is what happened as a kid multiple times. So we've got to do that entire thing again. Sorry, man.
Oh.
Fucked it up. Like, it's not that where you can see that.
Remember what you're doing?
Oh shit, we need to put that one back. Yeah. You push the sphere into it so it blocks this ice. Like, what a fucking ball ache that is though, isn't it?
That's so annoying.
And your only solution is to just do it all again.
And obviously push that one up.
Yeah, put the sphere in it first though.
Ah yeah, put the sphere in.
It only has one slot on the other side. And that's the thing as well. Sometimes when you try to put the sphere in, you'll accidentally push it and push it off the edge.
Oh god.
That's happened as well. Whoa!
Then remove the glyph spheres from the center pillar and go down.
Yep. Go put it in the thing, reveal the thing.
And then put it in the left-hand side, and then, yeah.
My bad. Just when you said the well, I recognised the shiny thing. It's right there, and you said it, went, nope.
Like, not that one, the one up
I was just worried that if I
oh.
went up, it'd start the cutscene. Because that's the thing as well. You can't come back to these until you get the...
push the pedestal east.
You can't come back to these until you get, like, the airship, and then you got to fight a Dark Aeon to get inside. And the Dark Aeons are impossible.
Go back up, get the sphere, and head back down.
You get spheres all day. Just all day. Grab this one.
And then, yeah, you go down and put that into the left pillar.
Oh, God damn it. Do nothing.
God, like, I'm so glad of the conveniences of more modern games.
Yeah. Like, and I love old games like this, but just, you see, this is why innovation and stuff is important. Because, like, people defend stuff like this stuff. Oh, man, just like RPG, they're too easy. It's like, they're not easy, they're convenient. They're quality. Yeah. They're called quality of life improvements for a reason.
And then insert into the recess on the center pillar to complete the bridge.
And then go upstairs.
Go up, and then instead step on the shining panel on the floor.
And it'll summon a new one that I push back down, I imagine. The best bit is as well, I could accidentally like step on that while like checking. So go upstairs and step on this one. Anything? Oh yeah, you push it down there and it gets teleported across, I imagine.
So step on the shining panel, and then it says take the Macalania sphere, and then push it down.
So take the sphere, then push. Push and then
and it'll embed itself into the ice on the other side.
And that's the thing about how you're supposed to. Oh, for fuck's sake.
So go down and insert.
Like, how are you supposed to really know that?
Yeah.
Like, was it now?
Go down and put the sphere into any slot below.
Yeah.
It says.
And then you rebreak it back down, yeah.
Head back up and step on the shining panel again.
Get the sphere.
The pedestal will be beside you once more, but with the destruction sphere this time.
Side. Get this. Take this destruction sphere. Push it down again, I imagine.
It just says take it and go back down to the basement area. So yeah, I presume
do
so.
that by pushing.
Then insert the destruction sphere into the right recess at the wall at the below.
Yeah, which means we need to put that Macalania sphere. We need that one back. Oh no. Oh no, we can go to that one. Okay, so we can grab this Macalania sphere. Let's put that in there.
Yeah.
Need to grab Macalania. Oh, for fuck's sake! I hate this so much. I hate it so much.
So yeah, I should have really told you to put that one near the basement, but it just said put it anywhere. But...
Yeah, just to put the bridge back.
Yeah.
So we could have just saved like what 10 seconds. Yeah, like modern games.
You're meant to be the guide. Come on.
And the conveniences of modern gaming, man.
Yeah.
Just stuff like checkpointing and skipping cutscenes. Just like checkpoint line and then the rightmost one over here, yes?
Yep. Wait.
This one.
The right recess on that wall, yes. Yeah.
Insert a sphere.
And it will give you a look sphere.
Which is not that useful at this point in time. But we need to collect them all so we can get anima. We want anima.
Oh, cool.
Because that's the thing as well, when you fight Seymour, if you have anima and you summon anima and he gets really pissed off. Because it's his
It took me a minute to... And then I guess, because you've got one more part of the bridge to do, so get the sphere and put it in the rightmost pillar. Because it just says... Get the Macalania sphere, do you not need that to, like, make another...
Oh, we do, don't we? Oh, Lucas.
Because you've got one more piece of the bridge to make.
Yeah.
So just get the one that's making the form to the basement.
Yeah. So what we need to do is we need to get this ice back first, though. So we need to take this sphere.
That sphere from the one making
Make the ice.
slide.
Yeah, make the ice again. So we need to make this ice. Because it must be the same thing. It's the same, what was it now? Pedestal. So we need to make this ice again. Do nothing. We're going to bring this thing back, because obviously it's stuck in that ice up there.
Okay.
I thought he just summoned a new one, but it's like, no, it's this. So we can push this into the ice. Go get the Macalania sphere, rebuild the bridge for it to go down. It's just, why? I've solved the puzzle. Why do I need to do this again?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's every time! And this is what I mean about this one, where you want a guide for it. Because can you imagine if you were trying to do this by trial and error? How fucking, like, one mistake, you have to reset the entire thing.
It's so fucking annoying.
So push this one down.
I do want to see a stream of, like, Seymour doing this, though.
Yeah, I would love to see a cutscene of him figuring it out.
Seymour being
What
like,
we'll
oh, for fuck, I've got to reset the pedestal again.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we'll take this one, take this downstairs, and then when we come back up from the ice, we'll take the one from over there.
yeah, yeah.
We'll keep his ice bridge built.
I missed out on the look sphere. Oh, God.
Put this one in. Because that's the thing, Seymour clearly had like 15 of the luck spheres. Like, you got very lucky in those battles. Right, we'll do this. Grab this one, put this on the thing, and then we can leave, right? I remember when I was a kid,
It seems like it, yeah.
I did all this and went, oh great, but that took a long time, so what I should do is go save the game before I go to the next area, and it reset the entire thing. And I was like, oh, I've got to do it again, and it was like an hour and a half, and then my mum's like downstairs, of like, come on, your tea's ready.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Don't do it, Karl. Don't give in.
Also, didn't we get a bunch of like items and shit, so let's see. Just gonna double check. I think we got some like, he dropped some shit. Well, I can't remember what it is exactly Seymour dropped. Rule breaker. No? Must have been stuff for you now. There we go. Reticent staff. Silent strike. That's really good. Silent strike is amazing.
Silent on attack.
Yes. So it's not that great, because obviously she's not an attacker, but if you want to just silence an enemy, you just get you to walk up and slap them. It's worth it in that sense. And then the mithril ring, which she's wearing. It's pretty decent. Lucas, eye poker. Just dark touch, and then the 4 things on top of it. That's not bad at all, is that? We've got the fatal Catsy. There we go. That is like super fucking scary. Like, I've done that as well, stepped on that one, you got to reset, and it's like, oh god damn, you got to do it all again. And it's just a really awful one. Oh no. Oh no. The squad.
They're here.
Give us a chance to
They're coming for you.
No need.
Why did you murder the Pope? Well, he was hitting on me. I'm sorry.
Meaning?
Lord Seymour was the leader of the Guado
So it's
before
like-
becoming a maester.
So they don't care that you killed him.
You're not letting us go.
It's like, we don't care that you killed the Pope, we care that you killed, like, the leader of the Guado.
Lord Seymour would never forgive us if we did.
Oh no.
Well,
Wait.
luckily Seymour's dead, so fuck
Just
you.
go sphere. We can show it to them.
You mean this sphere?
mean this?
Oh, the betrayal!
The Guado take care of Guado affairs.
That's why we're protecting the leader of the Guado, who killed the previous leader of the Guado.
Run!
Look at that! Oh, I just pushed the models aside!
I like how they didn't react until he
They
was
didn't
already
know.
way past them.
There was like a split second when they not. So what, if you stand still here, are you ready for this though?
You've really done it now.
Yes.
You fucked it, mate. Do you want to get some stuff?
So what you do is you very quickly save here because an infinite amount of Guado will come out of this door and chase you forever. So if you see, look. Oh, they're coming! And there's an infinite amount that will spawn. Look at them!
Run after you.
No! 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 No!
They're coming, Karl.
No, he's getting closer! He's getting closer! No!
This one fucker's going through.
He's on it, innit? And Guados can summon monsters and it's super fucking annoying.
Oh no.
Like, that's their whole deal.
Live and let live!
Ah, fuck you. Luckily, Tidus has got the world's best power.
Just do a Sonic and run away.
So you ready, Lucas? Ah!
You're too slow.
This is the thing, this is a place which is actually pretty good to grind. Because it's basically infinite enemies that are kind of easy to beat, and you always get the first hit.
Ah, right, okay.
Except for when
Tidus
apparently you don't.
Thing
It's
is,
fuck me.
Titus needs to start running like the Flash, you know, speed skating through the...
But Lucas, did you not know? Because
Zero.
the air, it's all about the air friction caused by running that fast. Even though it is, like, when we did that Wiki Weekend, what was, like, the #1 power that the Flash has? It's like, oh yeah, the Speed Force negates all negative effects associated with running very fast.
Yeah,
Which means that Zack Snyder doesn't even understand how his powers work.
Yeah, he didn't look into it. It's like, oh, the Speed Force just answers all of those problems that anyone could think of because Speed Force.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a comic book. Is it not enough to say that the Speed Force just lets him run? I did see so many of those comments where it's like, I didn't really want to get into it, but you know, I just glanced through because I thought it'd be funny, and so many people like, yeah, but he used 4.3 so it could fill the entire cinema screen. It's like, it wasn't released
in the cinema!
cinemas!
My favourite one is
no one's ever gone to watch that movie in a cinema.
My favourite one is just for that guy who was like, the one I sent to Brad, and it was just, oh, it's in 4:3 because that's the aspect ratio that comes out of a camera, so you want to show everything you see from the camera, and Brad was like, well, lenses are circular. It's like, it's almost like everything that's a fucking bullshit excuse.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I was trying to scroll across and accidentally killed my own guy.
Auron's just there. What the fuck are you doing?
Sorry, it was an accident. Farewell. It's alright, get in, Titus. No, why not? Bring, actually, no, Riku. Riku needs the health.
Riku needs the XP, doesn't she? Or is Riku not under-leveled anymore? Did you level her up?
She's, like, leveled up alright. She still can't do any damage. Because she's shit. It's like, we might as well bring her in just to get the damage in.
Yeah. It's fine, because Snyder fans are really good at moving on and letting things go.
Let go, yeah. Let's say release the circle cut is what Brad said, and that's why you can tell it's complete horse shit. It's like, oh,
yeah,
it's to fill up more of the screen. It's a movie that was only released on streaming services.
I will only watch that movie if I get to sit inside Cerebro and watch it that way.
Yeah.
Just release the circle cut. Let me go and sit in Cerebro and watch it using that.
Like, don't forget as well, he also like wanted to do a black and white version. So Joe, all that stuff, like Joe, when he released all those things, like, no, my true vision is in black and white, and the only reason he did that is because
he thinks it's artistic.
Yeah, Logan was in black and white, and Logan nearly won an Oscar. And it's like, well, my movie's really good and should win an Oscar. Mine should be in black and white. But at the same time, he's also arguing that it's a comic book movie, so it should be colourful. And it's like, it's almost like he's full of shit. Like, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Go with the flow.
Oh, go with the flow! Boo! And you can see here as well, this is where you start getting a shit ton of XP for fighting stuff, look. Like, we're going like one level every fight. So it's like a really good area to grind. Just at this point in the game, you start like... So I'm going to get another battle or two. Because I know there's a boss fight coming up. Really? Ambush? I got ambushed by a fucking flan. How did that thing sneak up? Black and white but colourful. Yeah. That's the one. It's that's how you know he's full of shit, because all of his justifications, they're contradictory and they change given like what mood he's in.
I really want to make a bright, colourful, hopeful movie starring Superman in a black outfit.
Yeah. Lucas, this is my hashtag my Superman, and it's just Superman wearing all black.
Of course, that's his Superman though. It was already weird enough that they had to make it like a weird chainmail effect on his armor.
Yep. What does the S stand for? Hope. Just snapping someone's neck in half. That's my favourite bit about all that stuff, is it's like, what does the S on your costume stand for? Hope. Oh, I did like the point Brad made though.
Should I have let those children die, Dad? Yes.
I should give Brad credit for this one, where it's like, if 4:3 was like the intended aspect ratio, because it's more cinematic, if anything, he should have left in that Joss Whedon ad of the phone thing. Do you know the phone footage? Because that's more vertical than any footage in Zack Snyder's movie.
The fucking... vertical mustache cut.
Yeah, they should have put that in, because you know what? Lucas, comics are an inherently vertical medium. And therefore, my movie should be more vertical.
That looks more like a comic book panel.
It does, yeah. Two films side by side. And you see, it all breaks down so easily, and it's like you can tell, it's full of shit. Dude, it's actually a really cool boss fight.
I watched that fucking
BAM!
Flash enters the Speed Force.
It's so bad.
This looks dreadful.
It's awful. And as well, it's made even better by the fact that Ezra Miller is just a huge piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like he broke into someone's hotel room and started strangling them.
The CG on the Flash's body as he gets faster and faster looks worse and worse as it goes on.
Yeah, it's awful. It's a terrible looking moment.
Yeah, Ezra Miller just... It's like, I was like, oh, I just literally googled Ezra Miller and realised he was also a kid actor and was like, this is starting to make a lot of sense. Ah, yes. He gained fame as
Oh
a
my
child
God.
and grew up giant asshole.
Did you see that?
Did he get one shot?
He just one shot Auron. The Speed Force scene is not good. It's terrible. It's well. It's the same thing with all Zack Snyder superhero stuff. He's just mad that another movie did this thing better. Oh, for fuck's sake. So we're already
That's
stuck.
the thing is, like,
stuck in
obviously
other
whether you
loops.
like it or not, that's completely subjective. I hated that moment.
It
like,
looks terrible.
I thought it was awful, but like that's subjective. But yeah, like it's just Christ, it's done so much better in other movies.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You know, the only reason it's in there is because that's what he wanted.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It is subjective, but like anything is, but it's just
From an objective standpoint, it looks like shit. Though that's the thing.
like
It's subjective in YouTube, but it looks like
think
shit.
it's-
That's
objectively like poorly acted. I think it could, you know,
The acting's
stuff like that should be
awful.
said. Like just hearing Ezra Miller absolute one note those lines.
it's like Lucas.
I'm
oh.
here for you, Dad. Are you proud of the man I became?
It's like, who's his dad?
Oh. I can't remember the exact line, obviously. I just watched like it once, but it's like, you know that I became one of those. It's like, right, all right, great. Like, you know, that's the thing. I've not seen the entire Snyder Cut, but at any point are you even introduced to Barry Allen's dad or
Don't
family?
think so.
Or even the backstory of why we should give a shit.
I really don't think so. No.
I ain't wasting 4 hours of my life watching that whole fucking
The music made it so good. The music's awful. Like that's the thing. It's so awful.
I don't remember the music.
Exactly. It's fucking awful. It's a terrible. Oh my god.
You might want to steal their potions from
It's
them.
happening again. Oh my
getting
god.
this all over
They've just
again.
healed 4,000 health.
Fucking hell. Again, like, we could argue about this all day, but like, it's completely subjective. We're not going to convince you that the music isn't good and vice versa.
Yeah, that's the thing. And that there's no point arguing with Zack Snyder fans because they cannot be convinced.
Especially people like the
They're all in.
type of fans that
They're all
not
in.
necessarily, you know, anyone in chat, just the other fans that we've seen in the comments where it's like, I will not take one piece of like criticism against a Zack Snyder movie or the Justice League cut or whatever. You see those people where it's like, I will staunchly die on this hill to say that everything was fantastic.
Yeah. So I'm trying to like figure out. Oh yeah, we had to steal from them, didn't we? So I'm trying not to wake up this thing because we need to kill these two dudes first.
And like, that's the thing is, you know, again, you could say that about Karl and I, is like, we will die on that hill of like, those films are not good, and you can't convince me that they are, so, you know, it's just one of those.
I feel like a lot of that
I've
though is
seen
based on the
enough.
fact though that I keep having people insist to me that they're good, and it's like the more I get, it's just like, do you have eyes?
I honestly wouldn't give a shit if people just shut up about the movie. It's the fact that you have to have that other side of the argument, because like, otherwise it's just well, oh, all of these really loud vocal people are saying that the movie's fantastic and a masterpiece, and I've not seen anyone else contend that. So then, you know, within
It's that you get
that
tricked, don't you?
microcosm, well, I got tricked into believing that the extended cut of Batman vs Superman would solve that film. Quote,
You fell
unquote.
for it, didn't you?
And I bought the extended edition Blu-ray and watched that movie and went, this didn't solve any of the problems I had with the movie.
Nope. So what we're doing now is, because this thing's asleep... Ooh! I don't think this can be ejected, so it's asleep. So what we're going to do is just
I think,
get us all powered up.
I think the fact that you're saying it's not a masterpiece shows that
Not one of those
you
fans.
have a bit of forethought and aren't one of those people yet.
So
that's the thing, is
getting leveled
I
up.
can't say whether it is better, but that's what I've heard is like
Protect.
it's definitely like inarguably better than the theatrical cut, but that really doesn't say much when that movie was like a fucking 3 out of 10.
Oh, shit.
That movie was like a bad movie. Like, it really wasn't hard to do better.
Perfect. So this thing is like super tough, and before those two guys die, the first thing they do is they cast Shell and Protect on it. Luckily, it's really, really susceptible to a lot of status effects. So what we're going to basically do now is just wail on it while it's blind.
No.
And just hope. Hope for the best.
Shadow, you say the best movie I've seen recently? The only new movie I've seen recently, new to me, I mean. Like, I only really, like, kind of play new games. I don't have much time to watch movies much. Or I don't give myself much time to watch movies, I guess is the right way to say it. But I did watch Encanto.
Encanto was
was really
fantastic,
cool.
yeah. Did you,
Like,
did you see though that James Corden did an Encanto parody where it's like, we don't talk about Jada, and everyone's just like, he needs to be stopped.
Just fucking stop, James.
This man needs to be stopped. Baseball bat this thing. Oh,
The thing is,
yeah.
like, Encanto was entirely predictable because I'm an adult watching a Disney movie, but fucking hell, like, you know, the songs were really fun and catchy. Like, obviously we don't talk about Bruno, and then like the characters were really good. The movie looks fucking mind-blowing.
Oh, it's great, yeah.
And yeah, I genuinely just like I cried on, you know,
Oh, shit,
each
no,
of the
see.
individual characters, like songs where they get their moment of like getting past their emotional trauma. I'm like, oh,
And the fact as well, it's a film about just talking to your family and being nice to your family. It's great. This is a good message for kids.
it is, it really is. And I saw someone on TikTok being like, I showed my boyfriend Encanto, and because he had no like family problems as a kid, he just didn't get it. And like, what? He's like, why doesn't everyone have family trauma? Like, this is not acceptable.
So we, oh god, no, it got, oh god, it's
Man,
it's
that,
annoying.
that Sonic movie was inoffensive.
Yeah, I don't get how people keep saying it's really good. So people keep going to that video we made about it where we say it's bad, and saying it's really good. You should take back what you said. It's like, it's a perfectly serviceable like 6 or 7 out of 10.
Recording that Fiend video, and then I was just like, that movie was like just a real bowl of just lukewarm water.
Yeah.
It was fine. You know what? The performances were like pretty good, and again, it was just very predictable, like background movie. I was playing a game, and it was a perfect movie to have on the background where it was like, cool, yeah.
Just keep power breaking this thing.
And I've heard that's what, like, you know, number 2 is. It's so weird to me that they set up, like, oh man, Dr. Robotnik's gone to like this weird, you know, Sonic-looking universe, and he's been teleported away, and they're bringing in like Tails and Knuckles, and then apparently it's like, oh yeah, the entire movie clearly just they show Green Hill Zone once again, and then it takes place in a load of like streets.
Every single person who's tried to convince you that movie is good has all explicitly talked about the last 10 minutes, which were all filmed after the fact. Like, all the discussion about that film being good are all about the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, we always get that of like, even to the point where, because we started recording them, before, like, you know, I think things like the Winter Soldier one we recorded before that
Yeah.
TV show came out, but we didn't obviously state it at the start of the video, and we got shit for it.
Because people are talking about, like, how do you not know this about this character?
Yeah, and then even when we are now stating this is recorded a month before and we haven't watched any of the trailers, we're still getting those comments. Yeah, all the time.
Like the Moon Knight one. That's been getting comments today because the first episode came out and people are like, well, you got this wrong. It's like, well, yeah, we were guessing what would happen.
Yeah, yeah. And I thought Moon Knight was really refreshing.
Yeah, I've not seen it yet. I'll be watching it like
It was
tomorrow or something, I think.
First episode was a good watch and made me want more. That's all I'll say. I won't be spoilery because I know it's been like a day since it came out. But the tone was cool and a little bit different from what we've had so far, which is what I'm enjoying about the Disney Plus TV shows in general for Marvel.
Yeah, I can't wait for it to end in a giant CGI fight.
I know.
You know it's happening.
It's like, I can't wait for it to just become like 3 episodes of me being like, yeah, the tone's really interesting and different, and then it slowly just declines into the status quo for the last 2 episodes.
So we didn't even get to beat that boss there, look.
No, just fuck you. I don't lose.
And it's really, really tough if you don't abuse status effects. Like, just blinding it is basically essential for that fight, because it can one-hit kill you every time.
That's what
it's
I
like,
would have said.
I saw a clip of Matt Smith doing an interview during like the Morbius, press rounds and stuff.
They are trying so hard with that movie.
It was so funny because Matt Smith gets asked by an interviewer like, so if you could play like alongside Jared Leto again as the Morbius character that he is, can't remember the name, or you could go back to play alongside Karen Gillan as the Doctor, what would you play? And he's like, the Doctor.
Without even
immediately, like the fastest response, and then you see his brain go, wait, that looks really bad. Oh, the Doctor was just like the greatest role to play. Like I would always answer the Doctor against any other role because that was the best role to ever play, ever. And it's, you see that moment of him instantly answer the Doctor and go, oh, I'm on the press tour for Morbius right now.
Do you know what's the best thing about that as well? The director of the movie had to release an interview where they tell you what the end credit sequence is. The other thing that's normally the thing that's shrouded in the most secrecy in every Marvel movie, because they know it's the hypest thing, because it's the setup for the next project. They had to release a thing with the director telling you what it is to explain it, because people kept asking. Because I don't think it's a spoiler. Michael Keaton's in that movie because he's in the trailer, which they spoil in the trailer.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton's in it, and they kept asking him, so which version of the Vulture are you? And he's like, what do you mean, what version? Well, there's multiple universes, and like, I'm the Vulture, and because they kept asking him that and he didn't know. And all the members of the cast kept asking, what version of the world are we in after the Spider-Man movie came out? With the multiversal stuff introduced in that? And the Morbius director's like, we don't know.